Welcome to my channel. Let me ask you something simple. Can you hear the difference between the words ship and sheep? For many English learners, those two words sound the same. But native speakers hear something very different. The reason is not grammar. It's not vocabulary. It's pronunciation. And that's what we're going to learn together today. You see, pronunciation is not about having a perfect American or British accent. You don't need to sound like a movie actor. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to be fancy. You just need to be clear. If you can say the sounds clearly and slowly, people will understand you. That's real communication. That's what matters. And here's the good news. Pronunciation is not magic. It's a skill. And like any skill, you can practice it. You can train your mouth. You can train your ears. You can train your brain. Step by step. Word by word. Sentence by sentence. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple and slow way to improve your English pronunciation. You don't need to know every grammar rule. You don't need a big vocabulary. You just need to listen, repeat, and speak with me. We will talk together. We will say sounds together. We will practice real English, the kind of English that people use in real life. You will feel stronger. You will feel clearer. And you will feel more confident when you speak. So stay with me. Don't skip. Don't just watch. Speak with me. Try with me. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. You're here to learn, and I'm here to help. This is your pronunciation time. This is your English time. Let's begin. White heavy checkmark Chapter 1. What is pronunciation and why it matters? Let me tell you a little story. There was a young man named Rafi. He was from a small town and loved learning English. Every day he studied hard. He memorized hundreds of English words. He knew the meanings, the spellings, and even some grammar rules. But when he tried to speak to someone in English, they often looked confused. They would ask, "Can you say that again?" Or, "What do you mean?" Rafi felt sad. He knew the words. He had worked so hard. But still, people could not understand him. Why? It wasn't because his vocabulary was weak. It wasn't because his grammar was wrong. The real problem was pronunciation. His sounds were not clear. The words he said did not sound like how native speakers say them. Sometimes one small sound can change the whole meaning. For example, he wanted to say, "I need a sheet of paper," but the way he pronounced it, it sounded like something rude. This made him feel embarrassed. But instead of giving up, Rafi decided to learn pronunciation slowly, step by step. And guess what? After a few weeks of practice, people started to understand him. He didn't learn more words. He just learned to say the words he already knew more clearly. So now, let's talk about you. Maybe you've also memorized many words. Maybe you've studied grammar. But do people understand you when you speak? Do you feel nervous when you try to say something in English? Do you avoid speaking because you think your accent is bad? If yes, then this lesson is for you. Because pronunciation is not about being perfect. It is not about having an American or British accent. It is not about sounding like a native speaker. Pronunciation is about one simple thing, being clear. If you speak clearly, people will understand you. That is the goal. That is real communication. Now, what is pronunciation? It is how we say the sounds of English. And it has three important parts: sounds, stress, and rhythm. Let's begin with sounds. English has many different sounds, vowels and consonants. Sometimes, two words can have just one small sound difference. Let's try bit and beat. I'll say them slowly. Listen, bit, beat. Can you hear the difference? One is short, one is long. Now try to say them with me. Bit, beat. Again. Bit, beat. Great. This is the start of training your ear and your mouth. When you can hear the difference, you can begin to say the difference. Next is stress. Stress means saying one part of the word louder or longer. For example, the word banana. We don't say banana or banana. We say banana. The stress is in the middle. This helps the word sound natural. Stress also works in sentences. For example, in the sentence, I love pizza, we usually stress the word love and pizza. We don't say all the words with the same power. We say, I love pizza. That gives the sentence its feeling. And that brings us to the last part. Rhythm, the music of English. English is a stress-timed language. That means some words are strong and some are weak. It goes like music, dieta dieta. Listen, I want to go home. Say it with me. I want to go home. Do you feel the rhythm? It helps the sentence flow. When you learn rhythm, your English will sound smoother, more natural, and easier to understand. Now here's something important. To improve pronunciation, you need to train more than your brain. You also need to train your mouth, lips, tongue, and ears. Your whole body is part of speaking. Imagine a baby learning to walk. They don't just read a book about walking. They stand up. They fall down. They try again. Slowly, they learn. You must do the same. Open your mouth. Move your lips. Stretch your tongue. Say the sounds out loud. Not just in your head. Say them with your voice. Speak. Let's try another sound now. Ship and sheep. Listen. Ship, sheep. One is short, one is long. Now say them with me. Ship, sheep, ship, sheep. If you do this every day, your mouth will learn. Your ear will learn. Your voice will grow stronger. You don't need to practice for hours. Just 5 minutes a day is enough. Listen to a word. Repeat it. Record your voice. Compare. Then repeat again. This is how you build the habit. Slowly, clearly, with love. You don't need big grammar. You don't need hard words. You need to say the words you already know more clearly. You need to feel the words. You need to make the sounds with care. Remember, pronunciation is not a test. It's not about being perfect. It's about being understood. So when someone says, "Sorry, what did you say?" don't feel bad. Smile. Try again. You are learning. You are growing. And every time you speak, you are getting better. So, let me say something to you. Your English is not broken. You are not a failure. You are learning. You are trying. And your voice matters. Your words matter. Let's make them clear, strong, and beautiful. Step by step. Together. Now take a deep breath. Relax your face. Open your mouth. And say this with me. I can speak English. I can learn pronunciation. I can be clear. I will keep going. Very good. You did it. And we're just getting started. White heavy checkmark chapter 2. Train your mouth, ears, and brain. Now that we understand what pronunciation really is, not perfection, but clarity, it's time to go deeper. In this chapter, we will train your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together. Pronunciation is not just something you learn in your head. It's something you learn with your whole body. Your lips, your tongue, your jaw, your breath, they all play a part. So let's practice together. Let's do it slowly, gently, step by step. First, I want to introduce you to a powerful method called shadowing. This is one of the best ways to improve your pronunciation naturally. Here's how it works. You listen to one sentence in English, then you repeat that sentence out loud, trying to copy the sound, the rhythm, the stress. You don't need to understand every word at first. You just need to listen and repeat. The goal is to follow the music of the sentence, like a shadow follows a person. Let's try together. I'll say a simple sentence. Then I'll give you a little time to repeat it. Ready? I go to work. Now you try. I go to work. Good. Don't rush. Say it slowly and clearly. Again, I go to work. Feel the shape of your mouth. Feel how your lips move. Feel the rhythm of the sentence. Great. Let's try another one. He likes tea. Now you. He likes tea. Did you notice how likes has a strong K sound? Can you feel your tongue touching the roof of your mouth? That's part of pronunciation training, noticing the way your mouth moves. Now let's go a little deeper. Let's talk about difficult sounds. One of the hardest sounds for English learners is the th sound, like in think or this. It's not S and it's not D. You have to put the tip of your tongue between your teeth. Yes, between your teeth, and blow air out. Try it now. Think, thank you, this, that. Let's say it together. I think you are right. Say it slowly. I think you are right. Again. I think you are right. Well done. Now another tricky sound, the R sound. In many languages, R is rolled or tapped. But in English, it's soft and round. You pull your tongue back, but you don't touch the top of your mouth. Try this. Red run, right river. Now say, where are you from? Say it again slowly. Where are you from? Great. That's how you train the R. Next, let's try the L sound. Many people mix R and L, but they are different. For L, the tongue touches the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth. Try this. Light, love, late, little. Now say, I love to learn. Again, I love to learn. Excellent. Every time you say a sentence, try to focus on one sound. Say it slowly. Feel how your mouth moves. Listen to how it sounds. Now, let's train your ears. Good pronunciation starts with good listening. If you can't hear the difference between sounds, it's hard to say them. So let's play a little listening game. I will say 2 words. You listen carefully and try to hear the difference. Ready? Bit. Beat again, bit. Beat, which one is short? Which one is long? Bit is short. Beat is long. Let's do another one. Ship. Sheep again, ship. Sheep, can you hear the EE sound in sheep? It's longer. Try saying both. Ship, sheep, ship, sheep. Great job. This is how you train your ears. Listen carefully and practice often. Now let's combine your mouth, ears, and brain. Repeat full sentences after me. Focus on every word. Focus on the sounds. Ready? I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I drink a glass of water. I feel good today. Try to say them with the same rhythm, the same stress. Don't worry about being fast. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Open your mouth. Use your voice. Let the words come out. This is your practice time. Let's try a longer sentence. I go to the park in the morning. Say it slowly with me. I go to the park in the morning. Again, I go to the park in the morning. You are doing great. This is real training. Every word you say, every sound you repeat, is helping your English grow stronger. Now, I want you to remember something. You are training a new muscle. Just like when you go to the gym to exercise your body, here you are exercising your speaking muscles. And just like any training, it's okay to go slow. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to try again. The most important thing is, don't stop. Don't be silent. Speak, even if your voice shakes. Speak, even if you feel unsure. You are learning. You are growing. You are training. So here's your practice plan. Every day, Choose one sentence. Listen to it. Say it slowly. Repeat it 5 times. Record your voice. Compare, then say it again. This is not just a lesson. This is your daily habit. And with every small step, your English pronunciation becomes better. Not perfect, but better. And better is enough. Keep going. You're doing great. Let's keep training together. White heavy checkmark chapter 3. Learn with real sentences in real life. So now, you've started training your mouth. You're learning to listen more carefully. You've practiced repeating sounds. That's a great beginning. But pronunciation is not just about sounds. It's about using your voice in real situations. In this chapter, we will take your pronunciation practice into your real life. This is where the fun really begins. Let's begin with something simple, a cup of coffee. Imagine you're in a cafe. You walk to the counter. You look at the person and say, "Can I have a coffee?" Let's say that together. Slowly. Can I have a coffee? Now say it again, but this time, give more stress to the word coffee. Like this, "Can I have a coffee?" Did you feel the difference? It's a small change, but it makes a big impact. When you stress the right word, your English becomes easier to understand. It also sounds more natural. Let's try another one. You're in a shop and you need help. What do you say? "I need some help." Now say it with more feeling. Put stress on need and help. I need some help. Let's do it again. I need some help. Good. Now pause the video and say it out loud 3 times. Listen to how your voice rises and falls. This is called intonation, the music of speaking. When you use the right stress and intonation, people don't just understand you better. They also feel more connected to you. Let's go deeper. Here's a mini dialogue. I'll speak, then you repeat. Me. "Hi, how are you today?" Now you. Pause and repeat. Me. "I'm doing well, thank you." Now you. Pause and repeat. Me. "Can I ask you something?" Now you. Pause and repeat. In real life, this is how we talk. Short, friendly, clear sentences. Your goal is not to sound fast. Your goal is to sound kind and clear. Let's talk about speed. Many learners think fast English is good English. That's not true. Native speakers don't always speak fast. They speak with rhythm and clarity. Fast can be messy. Clear is better. Repeat after me. Clear is better than fast. Say it again. Clear is better than fast. Imagine you are talking to a friend, but you speak so fast that they can't understand you. That doesn't help them. That doesn't help you. But when you speak clearly, slowly, with feeling, the conversation becomes real. That's good communication. Let's practice with more real sentences. What time does the train leave? Let's slow it down. What time does the train leave? Say it again. What time does the train leave? Stress the important words. Time, train, leave. These carry the message. Try another one. I don't understand. Now say it like you mean it. I don't understand. Good. This one is useful. You can use it anywhere. If you're in a class, or on the phone, or in a store, and something is unclear, just say, I don't understand. Speak it clearly and slowly. People will help you more when you sound calm and clear. Now, imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. Nice to meet you. Say it once. Now again, nice to meet you. Smile while saying it. Your mouth will move more naturally when you smile. And your pronunciation will also improve. Try it. Nice to meet you. With a smile, let's do a small role play together. I'll ask the questions. You pause and answer. Me, what's your name? You, say your name clearly. Me, where are you from? You, say it slowly. Me, do you like learning English? You, speak with energy. Good. These are real moments. These are real words. This is how pronunciation grows, not from reading big grammar books, but by living with English every day. You can practice this at home. Stand in front of a mirror. Talk to yourself. Say, today is a good day. Say, I'm learning slowly, but I'm learning. Say, I speak with clarity and confidence. This is how you train your brain, your mouth, and your confidence all together. Let's end this chapter with a simple truth. Clear English is kind English. It helps others understand you. It helps you feel more in control. It makes real communication possible. So remember, don't try to sound perfect. Try to sound real. Use real sentences. Practice them every day. Say them with meaning. And slowly, very slowly, you will see the change. You are not just learning English. You are becoming a communicator, a clear speaker. And that is powerful. White heavy checkmark chapter 4. Practice daily and stay consistent. 700 plus words. You've come a long way already. You now understand what pronunciation really is. Not a perfect accent, but clear, confident speaking. You've trained your ears, your mouth, and your brain. You've practiced real sentences and learned how stress, rhythm, and intonation make your English easier to understand. But here's the final step, and maybe the most important one. Practice daily and stay consistent. Now let me tell you a short, true story. There was a young woman named Amina. She lived in a small town, and she had always loved English. She watched movies. She read books. She even understood many words. But when it came to speaking, she was scared. Her voice felt small. Her pronunciation was not clear. People would often say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" And that made her even more nervous. One day, she found a video that taught her a small routine, just 5 minutes a day. At first, she didn't believe it could work. But she told herself, "Let me try, just for 30 days. And so, every morning, before her breakfast, she did this simple routine. Step 1. Listen to 3 English sentences. She chose short, real-life phrases from YouTube or podcasts. Things like, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." Or, "Can you help me with this?" She listened to them slowly, carefully. She focused on each sound. Step 2. Repeat the sentences slowly and clearly. Not fast, not perfect, just clear. She stood in front of a mirror and repeated the lines. She paid attention to her lips, her tongue, her jaw. She looked at her face. She trained like an athlete, slowly building new habits. Step 3. Record her voice. This step felt strange at first, but it helped a lot. She used her phone, pressed record, and spoke the same 3 sentences. Step 4. Compare it. She listened to her voice and the native speaker's voice. She didn't try to sound exactly the same. She just checked, is her th sound soft enough? Is her stress in the right place? Does she sound too fast? Step 5. Try again. She repeated the sentences one more time. Not with pressure, not with fear, just with focus. That was it. 5 minutes. Every day. And here's what happened. After a week, she felt more comfortable speaking out loud. After 2 weeks, she started noticing her mistakes by herself. By the end of the month, she gave a small presentation at her workplace. Her coworkers were surprised. "Your English sounds better now," they said. And Amina smiled. Now, here's what I want you to take from this. You don't need 1 hour every day. You don't need a big teacher. You don't need to wait until you're ready. You just need to start with 5 minutes. with simple sentences, with your own voice. To make it even easier, here are some tools that can help. YouTube. With slow speed, search for beginner English dialogues and set the speed to 0.75 or 0.5. Listen carefully and shadow slowly. Voice recorder. Use your phone's voice memo app. It's simple, free, and always with you. Mirror practice. Look at your face while you speak. It builds awareness. Are you smiling? Are your lips moving clearly? This feedback helps your muscles learn. Sticky notes. Write one sentence on a sticky note every morning. Put it on your wall or mirror. Speak it every time you pass by. WhatsApp or voice notes. If you have a friend who also wants to learn English, send them a voice note every day. One sentence only. Then ask them to repeat. Build a mini routine together. And most importantly, stay calm. Stay kind to yourself. Don't say, "I'm bad at pronunciation." Say instead, "I'm training every day." Yes, pronunciation takes time. Yes, your mouth may feel tired. Yes, some days you'll forget. But remember, you are building a new habit, not for 1 week, but for your future. Your voice matters. Your effort counts. And every word you speak is a step forward. Let's go back to the beginning. Remember when we talked about ship and sheep? Maybe that difference was hard to hear at first, but now you can hear it more clearly. You can feel the sound in your mouth. You can say it slowly and confidently. And soon, people will hear your English and understand you. Not because you sound like an actor, not because you speak fast, but because you speak with clarity, with rhythm, with care. So promise yourself this today, 5 minutes. Every day, for the next 30 days. Use your ears. Use your voice. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. And speak with heart. Because your English is not broken. It's just waiting to be practiced. And we will build that, together,